Today, we explore the visual system focusing on eye tracking and how our eyes function. We'll cover the foveal, parafoveal, and peripheral viewing area and find out how eye tracking technology works. First, eye tracking identifies where and how someone looks. It measures eye movements and characteristics, helping researchers understand visual attention. This reveals where users focus, for how long, and the path their eyes follow. But how exactly does that work? Let's look at the diagram of an eye. When light enters the eye, the first thing it touches is a transparent outer layer, called the cornea. Then, deep inside, the retina captures that light. In the most outer layer of the retina sit the rod and cone receptors. They are responsible for seeing colors, shapes, and even movements. Then, via the optic nerve, the signals are sent to the brain so it can be processed as sensory impressions. Now comes the focal point of the eye, the fovea. It is the area where you can see sharply. Let us explain.
The foveal vision focuses on the center, like the salad in the image. Parafoveal vision surrounds it, capturing nearby details. The peripheral vision covers the broad, blurred area. This layered vision helps us prioritize what we see clearly and what remains in the background. Together, they guide how we see and interact with our world. So the further away you go from your foveal vision, the less clear it gets. By moving your eyes, you scan multiple areas, creating the impression of seeing everything clearly. This plays a key role in how we view and interact with.
Let's talk about eye movements. They include fixations and saccades. Fixations occur when the eye pauses on an area of interest. This pause allows the brain to process visual information like previously demonstrated via the optic nerve, which is crucial for understanding what we see. Those usually last more than 100 milliseconds before it moves on to the next target. Saccades, on the other hand, are quick and abrupt, lasting 30 to 100 milliseconds before they move on to the next target. Now let's talk about eye tracking. This works by measuring those previously mentioned fixations and saccades. Fixations are also called stopping points, or eye stops, and last about 300 milliseconds. During saccades, the eye is temporarily blind, and no information can be gathered. It helps shift focus to new points of interest, and cannot be interrupted at will. And that was our video on the anatomy of our eyes. Want to test your knowledge after this video? To know more interesting things about eye tracking, watch our next video.